Hey guys, Hikaru here. Today I'm cosplaying as Final Scratch from My Little Pony Friendship's Magic. This technically isn't my real Final Scratch costume, but I kind of felt like mixing it up a bit, plus it's really hot outside, so I kind of just wanted to do something a little different. It's been a while since I made a vlog, yada. First off, news, Cosplay Crew got a Facebook page, so like us, please. Yeah, and subscribe to our regular channel as well if you like cosplay. So I'm gonna real talk you guys here real quick. Shoes. Cosplay and shoes. It's the hardest part of the costume is finding the shoes. It's the hardest part. Don't lie to me. Cause you know the hardest part is finding shoes. The best part is if you can find a pair of shoes that works for multiple costumes. Lace-up boots, black heels, those are perfect examples of shoes that can cross multiple costumes. Honestly, for me, I usually don't have too much of an issue with that, unless it's something really crazy like white boots, then I have to go on Amazon.com, and I usually just go to DSW. My local DSW just happens to be perfect. I mean, I swear I have found so many great shoes. Now, one of the biggest problems involved with shoes and cosplayers, other than finding them, is the comfort. Cons and shoes. Oh my god. The problem with shoes is that you need comfort, and if you're going to be at a con, especially something like New York Comic Con, something really big, you need comfortable shoes because, let's face it, you're going to be standing around all day, and honestly, you don't want to take your shoes off. Let's face it, there's a lot of germs out there. I mean, and even if your character is shoeless, you want to get those like little pads or things that cover the bottoms of your feet, or you want to wear flip-flops or something like that, or flats or something you can get your feet. I actually have 3 shoes to show you examples for, ranging from super comfortable to not so much. So the first pair of shoes I'm going to show you is these bad boys. Yeah, these actually look really uncomfortable, don't they? I mean, look at this heel. I'm 5'8". These things make me 6 feet. I don't need these heels, but I these heels. These are great heels. Believe it or not, these are actually one of the most comfortable pair of shoes I own. I wore these at KatoriCon, which is a very small convention, so it's not like I really got to test them out at Comic-Con. The only issue I had was that I was wearing fishnets, and after a while, when you're in fishnets and heels, it feels like tiny little knives are being dug into your skin and it hurts. But the reason why these shoes are really comfortable is, one, it's kind of got this velvety, soft material it's made out of, which is right here, the black and the blue. The coppery pink area is padded. It's very cushiony. There's a platform form right here, so that cuts off like, third of the way that the foot is arched. You can tell that the way that the foot is arched is actually really great for at least my foot type. The way that the arch moves is actually very supporting to your feet. But yeah, these are actually really comfortable. The only problems I had was that if there was an uneven surface, I would get a little wobbly. Like that with all heels, but these are actually really comfortable. Not to mention the heel is like this. It's not like, really tiny. So I don't really have that much of a balance issue. These are a great pair of shoes. I got these at DSW. If you can find them online, go for them. Even if you don't have a costume for these are one of my favorite pairs of shoes. It's a BCBG Paris or whatever the heck. I mean, if you can find it on Amazon.com, maybe DSW.com, buy these shoes. They're beautiful. Next up is a pair of shoes I got from Amazon.com. From a seller called Phantasma. If you're gonna buy their shoes, you have to make sure that you buy like a foot up, like a shoe size or half a shoe size up. Always check the reviews for shoes when you're buying online, because you never know if you might need to go up a shoe size. People are usually pretty good about it. But these are the shoes I'm talking about. These beautiful boots. Like the shoes before, they have the nice arch. It has the platform. It has the really solid base right here. I paid a lot for these, but they're really great shoes. I had to buy them for my Clairvaux Bernardis cosplay. My feet did hurt at the end of the day, and since they were boots, my feet were a little bit confined, so they kind of swelled up a little bit, and they got sweaty and kind of disgusting. I didn't have as many issues as you would think that I would have. I wore them at ZenkaiCon, and there was actually a Doctor Who cosplayer who literally said to me, "How are you able to walk?" And I was just like... They're great pairs of shoes. Phantasma on Amazon.com. They have a lot of really crazy boots, so if you need like a metallic boots for some sort of superhero cosplay, or you need something really crazy, go on Amazon. They do charge a lot for these boots, somewhere between $50 to $70, but they're actually really worth it, and the box it came in was so cool. The last pair of shoes I have are what I wore to New York Comic Con last year on Sunday. These bad boys. Yeah, problems with these things. They are my shoes that I wear for my Beatrice cosplay from Umineko. She technically has different shoes than these, but these are the closest things I could find, and you know, I'm under a ball gown, so it really doesn't matter, but I know that these things are there, so I could technically wear boots, but these just make me feel better. And plus, you know, sometimes I need for pictures, pull the skirt up a little bit, woo. A lot of problems with these. I got these off the clearance rack at DSW's. The biggest problem I have with these are their peep toes. And the way that the incline is, it's very flat. It's very, you know, small. But with peep toes, the problem is that your feet always push forward. The toes. A lot of shoes today are made with peep toes. It's just the goddamn style. I don't like the peep toe style because of what happened to me at New York Comic Con. No, what happened was I was stupid. I didn't wear pantyhose. If you're gonna wear peep toes, wear pantyhose. I don't care if you're wearing pants with these or how dumb it's gonna look. Wear some goddamn pantyhose. You will thank me. Because the pantyhose will protect your feet from the devastating effects of the peep toe. What happened was, all throughout the day, my feet kept pushing forward and it hurt. It hurt. I mean, it got to the point where I actually took my shoes off in the convention floor, and now, no, this was Sunday of the convention. The floor was disgusting. I didn't care. I took my shoes off, like, 3 times that day. I took it off before we went to lunch, when we stopped for a little stop by in one of the hallways. I took it off right after lunch, when we were taking pictures, and I was waiting for my friend in the bathroom. And I took it off later towards the end of the day when we were sitting down because we were tired. Holy crap. The peep toe had shredded my foot. They shredded my feet. Like, I was peeling skin off. I didn't bleed, but I was peeling skin off. I couldn't wear closed-toed shoes / socks for at least a week after I wore these, and it was October. I didn't give a shit. Pantyhose. Wear some pantyhose. If you're going to wear these kinds of shoes, wear some pantyhose. The biggest thing is, I mean, this is like this with all shoes. Wear them around. Wear them to a photo shoot or whatever. Wear them around the house. Like, test it out with your costume at home or in a safe environment before you bring it to the convention. I mean, it's like that with every piece of costume. Wear your wig at home when you get it at first. Wear your costume, try your costume on and wear it around. Never wear any aspect of your costume for the first time at a convention. It's like rule number 1. I mean, well, no, it's not really rule number 1 per se, but it's high up there in a list of important rules. That's pretty much what I have to say about shoes. If any of you guys have any shoe horror stories, or you have reviews of shoes that you like, or shoe sellers you like, or comments or whatever about it, anything or shoes, or if you have something that you want to vent about or you want me to talk about in another vlog, put a comment in, send me a private message.